2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. We head down to the first hole, and as we turn our attention to this featured group, word's starting to emanate that a rivalry is brewing between the featured player and the friendly giant that's Tony Finau.
Luke, it is true what you're hearing. It's quite unbelievable because Tony Finau is not only one of the nicest humans ever, but he's also one of the most talented humans ever. I just don't know what this featured player is up to.
Well, that's the good stuff, Henny. I appreciate that intel. Be interested to see, though, if our featured player can step up and take down Tony Finau. He's one of the best out there. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course, mate, on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
Putting for birdie. Joel Damon is our current leader as we move on to the next hole. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye. Pretty good shot there.
This is his second shot.
Looks like it's heading to the first cut, maybe? Hang on. A relief for this player. It stayed out of the rough.
Well, that's a handy shot. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
As it stands, he's 2 back of his rival.
And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, that's outstanding. Holds it from the bunker. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This for a birdie run.
And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
And he's safely on the green. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
A par putt on the table. At -2, going along nicely today. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the 4th hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Starting this one way out to the right. A bit long on that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This shot from 120 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Great touch. Really nicely played. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's going to go pretty hard to the left.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
A good look at par here.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Well, there he is, Rich, the lovable Tony Finau. He really is a fan favourite, and once again, he shows us why.
You know, what you don't see sometimes about Tony Finau is how intense of a competitor he truly is. You know, he might be all smiles out there on the golf course, walking around, looks like he's enjoying himself, which he is, but deep down, he wants to bury you. And not just bury you a little bit. He wants to take out that shovel and just keep on digging, baby. He is really one of these competitors out there that you don't see it, but you know that, oh, no, Tony Finau, I got to go up against that guy. Ooh, you know, and he smiles at you in ways, you know, but, yeah, no, he's a heck of a competitor.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
An opportunity to make a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 7th. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped. You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Ooh. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. He's currently sitting in 7th. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Standing over his second shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Well, that's beautifully judged.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5.
This is on a great line.
Nice one. fourth birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Before we move over to the next, let's take a look at the leaderboard, and it's Joel Damon occupying top spot. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Okay, that'll work. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt is for a share of second. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going right to left here.
Ooh. A par putt awaits. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
And he ends up in 4th place as he finishes up his day.
Same you, Luke. Same here. Looking forward to the next 3 rounds.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Luke Elby here, pleased to have you with us today. As we begin our coverage of today's round, we have our featured player in 4th place. Looking forward to seeing how today unfolds for him. Now out to the 10th.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
He's setting up for his second shot. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Atta boy. Good shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The 12th hole is a par 4. Playing now from the fairway bunker. Well, that's step 1 complete. Out of the sand, but now faced with a very big putt. Setting up miles from the hole. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
A classic double break. To the right, to the left.
Eleven feet left to the hole.
And this putt to be even with Tony Finau.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. quality shot, that one. Yep, that shot safely on the green. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Putting for a par here. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. On the tee here, the par 3 14th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Sit down. Sit. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
All right. Facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big par saver coming up for this fella. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Two parts to this one. It's starting out straight and then takes a little bit of a turn to the right.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Joel Damon is our current leader as we move on to the next hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Oh, that is crushed.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Not a bad play, that one. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. This one's looking good. 1 under with a final few holes to go. He's currently tied for 13th. Next up is this par 4 hole. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 16th. Oh, well played. Lining up the birdie putt here. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole. Going with the hybrid.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
So close. 4 feet to the cup. Sitting at -2 for the event. The 18th hole is a par 5.
Could not be more perfect.
His second shot here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This putt is for a score of 72. And that will put a smile on his dial. An eagle to finish the day. Well, I'd hate to use a tired old beaten-up cliche, but wow, I've made a career off it for the last 20 years. This player came, they saw, and they conquered. What a rivalry win.
Luke, you were my hero, so now I'm a little lost. I might follow this player as my hero and see how they do things moving forwards, because that was a truly phenomenal performance.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.